Right, this is probably the worst makeshift parcel I've ever received. This on the outside. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I don't think it gets much better. This is literally the safest box not one can think of. With some eggshell box. Okay, what's here? Something a bit heavy in here. Let's see what's inside. Feels like there's some bubble wrap in here as well. So feels like a possibly we may like have accepted this for sending away. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh my goodness, Lord. Hope I'm not be offended, but what we have in here, what makes me angry, is a beautiful Tri-ang Steeple car locomotive. I'm so pleased that the pantograph is actually still intact, but slightly bent, but in view of the transport method, I'm just more than pleased that it arrived in one piece. I think this is the worst ever package I've seen so far, and it is an absolutely beautiful little locomotive, and I just want to see whether it's actually working or not. I'm just so shocked by the state of this package. I will now try to see whether the locomotive is working. Something seems to happen, but clearly it's not very much alive. So the next thing I'll do, I'll open up. It's on track, that's fine. Maybe if I go on, if I pick the electricity up from top, it works better. Not really. Yeah, so I'll have to take the engine apart and see where we're standing with this one. Right, I've positioned myself now a little bit closer to the engine. I'll gently open this front screw here, which will allow me to remove, should allow me to remove the body now. Here we go. And let's see where we're standing with this locomotive. Everything seems to be alright. Clearly needs to be cleaned a little bit. The brushes are very torn down. The motor runs. The wheels turn. Maybe I just add a little bit of oil. I assume this engine hasn't been running for quite a while, and all it needs is a little bit TLC in the form of oil. The wheels have corroded a bit, which is a shame, but not so tragic so far. I think now with power, let me try again, whether if I apply the power now straight onto the locomotive, I can probably just put it here. Either way is fine, because one electricity comes from here, which will go on the isolated, so either it's coming from the track or it would come from the pantographs. It doesn't matter where it comes from, because now it comes straight from this side, from me. Put the other one onto the body, and let's see what happens now. That's such a joy, and it's working perfectly well. A very smooth runner indeed. So to say, the magnet is still pretty strong. I got here this beautiful, absolutely amazing 254 Tri-ang with an intact pantograph, slightly slanted, which came in the probably worst imaginable box, extremely unsafe, but I don't mind too much, because thankfully it arrived in one piece, and I have nothing to complain really. But I have to say, when I saw this eggshell box, I got a bit nervous. Right, here we go. No, not quite. No. Now, here the hooks are in position on both sides, and all I need to do is put the screw back in. Shouldn't take too long. Be careful so I don't scratch the body. Don't put too much power on. And then let's see whether I can put it onto the rolling road. Right, I will now put the locomotive on the rolling road. Now it's the switch here is in neutral. It will go on to pantograph for starters. Put it here on my rolling road, and I'll see whether the pantograph is working. I think that's quite nice. And now I'll switch it down onto track. And when it's on track, then I should be able to touch the track down here, and it will just as well as I expected. And obviously nothing happens when I touch the pantograph. Overall, a very nice purchase, and I'm glad this beautiful shunter has survived the transport in a totally crushed and compressed eggshell box. So I'm very pleased, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.